If not, I can just send you the link. Straight up step watcher. What's up? iOS? Oh, alright. I sent you the link. I'm gonna go back on that server I was just on. Because I'm pretty sure they haven't done it like in a very, very long time, and they don't usually do, but every server got wiped not too long ago because of an update or something. There was like a glitch where you could use a glow stick or a knife, and you would just like move the character a certain way, and it would let you glitch through a wall. So it pretty much made it to where you could raid anyone's base with just a glow stick, which are pretty common. So it broke the game for a while.
Damn.
And that's the other thing that's cool about like what's it called? Community servers. So community servers, they usually will have like rules, like you can only raid on weekends, or there's only a certain time period when you can raid, or you have to do it a certain way. Like you can't just break in, you would have to replace all the locks or something. So like that is more fair, because if not, when you're playing on an official server, whenever you're not playing, your base still exists because the server's still up. So anyone could offline raid you, like when you're not playing. So it just like makes it a bit more manageable, so you don't have to like pretty much have someone watching your base 24/7.
4, 3, 2, 1. Right now I'm watching it right now.
Oh, I think the server reset too, because there wasn't tuna in here.
Yeah.
Water, you can find water purification tablets, and you can use that to purify like any water you find lying around. Or you can go to a water fountain and you can just drink it with your hands, or you can fill up the water bottle or canteen with it. Oh, that's what I forgot. My items. Alright. And then the zombies are actually pretty fucking hard to deal with. Like if you get attacked by more than one at a time, you're more than likely going to die. There were just some zombies here, but since the server reset, they might be like respawning or whatever. I just killed a few earlier. Another thing is like, so the thing about food. Oh look, a belt. Hell yeah. Means I can have like a canteen or something. Oh, this pants has something in it because it has a little
So
plus.
does like the zombie run or?
Yeah, they actually don't have stamina. If you look on the bottom left, there's like a little dude running with a bar down there.
Oh, okay.
So it's my max stamina is lowered because of all the shit I'm carrying. All the stuff you're carrying will determine how much max stamina you have. And so like if you see like how I'm running, you see how it's going down?
Yeah.
So you have to worry about that. Attacking, climbing, running, all of that takes stamina. Zombies have infinite stamina. They don't get tired, so they will definitely like catch up to you at some point if you're running from them. That you see how when I walk, there's like a little thing next to the dude?
Yeah.
That is how much noise you're making. Zombies can hear you, so you want to sneak up on them. And whenever you aggro them, they will make a scream, and any nearby zombies will also be aggroed too. So you want to stealth kill them one by
Oh
one.
shit.
So I don't have anything to open that I can show you with, because the tuna can has like a little tab you can use to open it, like that. But with most canned food, the only way to open it is with any kind of like sharp object, and depending on what sharp object you use will determine how much you spill or how much will be left in it whenever you open it. So you can even use like a fucking wood cutting axe to open it, but you'll end up with probably less than half food. I picked up the steak knife because it'll be the best thing I can use. You can straight up find can openers which will leave it with 100% food inside of the can. You can find like guns and stuff, and the guns will get worn out and stuff and like damaged, and you gotta find like gun repair kits and all that shit.
Yeah. Like 7 days.
Yeah. I'm finding a lot of ammo for the gun I'm using, which is pretty good. Capri pants. This one's I'm wearing. Motorcycle helmet. See, now this would be an example of how you would play the suppliers right there. So if you think you're gonna be doing like more attacking people, then you would want to wear the motorcycle helmet instead of this beanie. But this beanie is like one of the warmest items I can wear. But that motorcycle helmet will protect my head against damage, because you can get knocked out. You can even pass out from blood loss. Like, you would have to use like an IV bag to fucking get your blood back up, or another player who has a compatible blood type will have had to have filled up a blood bag, and then they can IV it to you. And you can find out your blood type by finding a blood test kit, and it'll permanently have the blood type right next to your little like blood drop meter thing. There's also you can get sick from various things, like drinking dirty water, like eating raw food, like all kinds of shit. And you can find Tetracycline Pills, which are like antibiotics, and that's how you can like get rid of that. What's it called? What's it called? Oh, a barrel. That's kind of cool. You can put stuff in here and heat and turn it on, but you can also put stuff in every oven. You can find matches and lighters and stuff. A deagle mag with bullets in it, nice. Oh, and this is the cool thing too, is that like you have to hand load the bullets into the magazine. And since right now I don't have a deagle, but I do have a repeater that uses the same ammo, I can take the bullets out of the magazine because I can use them rather than have them in this mag for now. Still keep the mag. And then
Damn.
there's like so much in this game, dude. Like so much shit you like to know. And it makes the biggest difference from barely being able to fucking survive at all. Like you'll probably be dying of hunger or germs or fucking thirst or whatever. And then the other half, like once you actually like know everything and all that shit, you'll be like robbing people and like fucking like survive, having like military gear, like plate carriers and all that cool shit. And what I mean by robbing people is that there's a lot of like, it's not like forced roleplay. It's like actual roleplay, because there's like this whole, let me see, where is it? Comms right here. So there's like all kinds of shit you can do. Like, you know, like stay quiet, or like there's even like actual ones, like you can, if you have a gun, like for example, hold on. Wait, why isn't it letting me pull? Oh, it's because I'm doing an emote. How do I? Okay. So you can even do this, and if you pull the trigger, it'll actually kill you. It's fucking crazy. Like you'll just be in a shit spot, and then you can like throw up if you need to throw up, like because you know you ate something you shouldn't have. You can even surrender, like.
Wait, you can actually suicide? What the fuck?
Yeah, and then look, depending on how you're crouching, you can like, somebody can like mug you by making you put your hands on your head or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of stuff. You can even flip people off, like fuck off. So chilling in the forest like this, you won't come across that many players.
You just flick off.
Yeah. Like I could make myself throw up too, but it'll actually lower my hunger and my thirst. So I do not want to do that.
No.
Running around the forest like this, you can come across mushrooms and stuff. I actually liked collecting them whenever I was really playing it. I had like a crate full of mushrooms. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it's not really that fun whenever you're just running around through the forest like this because there's nothing to fucking do or see. The best thing to do is like there's this app you can get on your phone called the iSurvive map, and it's because there's no map for this game. Like you have to literally find a map, like a tourist map or something.
Yeah.
And you can use the map to navigate because there's road signs, but on the default map they're in Russian, so it's kind of hard to like you can't read it unless you know Russian. So it's a little hard to navigate with that one, but the DLC map, I don't know if we're playing on it, if I'm playing it right now, but it's called Livonia, and that one, it has bears and wolves and stuff, but the map's in English, so like it makes it easier to navigate. Oh yeah, running like makes you thirsty and hungry faster. The best place to go would be military bases, but then a lot of players like to chill there and kill players that show up. Military zombies usually carry some pretty decent stuff because they were like soldiers that turned. They could be carrying military backpacks. Oh look, so here's an example, canned spaghetti. So normally I wouldn't have any way of getting access to the food in this can unless I had the fucking knife to push combine. And then you don't actually see yourself opening, you just do some dumb bullshit with your hands.
Yeah.
it opens it, and then you can just leave it open in your inventory, or you can eat it straight away. It's kind of gross because whenever you're eating it, it's like crunchy. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what the hell kind of crunchy spaghetti in a can. But you know, it's an eating animation. You can walk around. Just know that all of these sounds are loud. Like other players can hear them through walls and stuff. So it'd be best to like do it at the correct time. I'm gonna swap out these pants because these are bright red. Put on these. There. No. Oh wait. Wait, what? Oh, I think my backpack is full. So you can only carry so much. You can find better backpacks though, depending on what. This is basically the best civilian backpack you can find. It's like the hiking backpack. Other than that, like any backpack that has more capacity than this would be a military one. Look, I think that's a zombie. I need his hat. I didn't aggro him, so. I think this is the best insulated hat. Let me see. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, so I'm putting my hand. Drop that. Wait. Oh no. I think. Fuck me, dude. Oh well, I don't need it. I dropped my gun somewhere. I don't remember where. If I wasn't paying attention, I guess I dropped it. Alright, so right here, I want to kill one before he misses.
Oh, you know what? You dropped it in the forest, I think.
Oh, I'm lagging. Yeah, I probably did drop it in the forest. I think this has best insulation too. It's not gonna show me unless I fuck that. I'll just wear the Ushanka. Oh look, and then right now you can see that I have a little bit of blood coming off of me. So if you look next to where the water bottle is, it says I have one cut. That means I'm bleeding out. So whenever you're bleeding out, you want to use a rag or bandages that you can find, like military bandages, and you have to like patch yourself up. Oh look, here's a gun. I don't. Let me see. Do I have any? I need 7.62 for this gun. Oh, 7.62 by 3.9. And this is by 3.9. Okay, so that means I think this is a single shot rifle though, so it'll probably get me killed more than likely. Oh, actually, I can just put my hand. Oh look, a compass. 2 compasses. Huh. Cooking pot. You can boil water and food and all that shit in there. Leather sewing kit. I already have one. Well, this is cool. I have a compass now. Put it away. Okay, and then as you can see, the game looks like it's a bit discolored now. That's because the more blood you lose, the more discolored the game gets, to the point where it can literally get black and white. Like, and it'll be really hard to see. What is this? Oh my god. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna use this. And that's because I have a mag for it. So I'm going to put it away. Pull the Deagle mag out, and then I can put the bullets back in it. And you have to like load it. And then I pull out. It's always good to have a few mags for the gun that you use. Very nice. And then like, it's kind of like PUBG almost, with how it works. You can also lean and stuff. If you've ever played PUBG, it feels very fucking similar to it. Like,
yeah,
I think you have. I think you've played it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still have it.
Yeah. I have it installed too. But this game plays like pretty much like very, very similar to it. Except that it's a survival game. At least with how it feels, kinda, at first. Like whenever you first start, it feels like PUBG because it feels like a BR. You're just looting rooms and shit. But it turns into a different game the longer you play it and the more like progress you make. The more gear you have, you start to like play very, very carefully because you don't want to lose all your shit because it probably took you a few hours just to get all that gear alone. And that's the other thing about this game is you have to understand that like you're going to lose your stuff, like you're gonna die. And because it's a lot of people like rage quit like really bad with this game because like they just never play it again. Because it can take a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours to get fully geared just to die by some stupid thing, like not even to like a player or a zombie. Like if you slide down a ladder without wearing gloves, you can cut your hands, and like say you don't have like the bandages
Like bandages or shit.
yeah, you could die to some dumb
man.
shit like that. Yeah. So it's like it's a pain in the ass and you're gonna lose hours of progress, but it's DayZ, you know what I mean? That's the game.
Yeah.
I don't need to be holding all these Colt mags because I can't put
I
this
don't know.
in.
I think I'll like that game.
This game?
It's like it's like the most hardest survival game that I would like really like to play.
Yeah, it's
Like
fun.
7 days. Like it took me a fucking week just to like make a fucking what was it? The forge
Yeah.
and the workbench. That shit was hard. I was trying to find like animals, and I didn't even have a gun. All I had was like a bow.
That's pretty cool. Like that there's bows in there. I don't think there's bows here.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can make a water bottle suppressor and you can find suppressors.
Looks like
so.
we going loud.
No, but you can make a suppressor out of a water bottle though. It's pretty sick. Fuck. This sucks. It's fucking sick though, like this game's awesome. The nights are fucking dark, you can't see shit. Like you're better off staying in a building and waiting for the night, and then when it rains, you're better off just waiting for the rain. Like a lot of this game, it's pretty much like simulation because you're gonna spend a good amount of your time like doing nothing sometimes because of night or rain. Like you don't want to walk in the rain because it makes all your clothes wet, and there's like 5 or 6 different levels of like how wet your clothes can be, like moist, damp, wet, soaked, like you know what I mean, shit like that. And you have to wring it out if you can. Or like you have to sit near a fire to dry it off. And then you can burn your food. Like it matters how you cook it. Eating burned food will get you sick. Shit like that. You can skin and chop up human meat and eat it, but you'll get a disease where you just start laughing and it gets worse and worse and it's uncurable. And laughing will give away your position to other players or zombies.
Yeah.
Even just being cold, like sometimes you hear the character shivering. I don't know if you have, but if you have, other players can hear that, and so can zombies. And then you can get sick and you'll be like sneezing and coughing and shit, and that will also give away your position. And then you can see on the bottom left the Discord link that'll tell you zone detection heat map. Basically tells you where you are on the map using a heat map, like kind of like you know what I mean, right?
So do you have your own base or no?
Well, considering that everything got wiped, no one does unless they've been playing for a while now. But like it got wiped like a week or 2 ago, so you can have your own base, so you can build stuff. It's not as in depth as other survival games with the building, but you can like basically what you do is you take over a building and you put doors and shit over the entrances so no one can get in. Oh look, this teddy bear. These teddy bears are cool as fuck because you can put stuff in them. It says 6 on it. So I don't know if the deagle's light enough. No, it's not. But a Colt or like a lot of other guns can fit in the teddy bear, so you can look like you're unarmed. You know what I mean? And you just pull it out of there. Oh, like cereal. It's like sneakers, Converse, but they don't keep you very warm. I got the Tims. Now this shit's like making me full, but it's making me really thirsty. Oh, and then like you can like hold L1 and you'll just like turn your head, like you don't have to like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when you're running, you can be like, instead of like actually, you can check behind you and shit. And then you can double tap L1 and you kind of zoom in. I like that zombie actor. Probably has food or something. they're all holding radar caps. Huh? But since I'm in a town, there's a lot of loot here. Like there's probably a police and police stations are where you can find some decent loot, and like hospitals will usually have like meds and all that stuff. Oh, team's a banana. Yeah. I'm gonna start eating some of this fruit. So the meters are kind of deceiving a bit. Like even when they look full, they're not exactly full. So the best thing to do is eat until you're absolutely like full, and you'll know your stomach's full because you'll have a little stomach icon next to the water bottle that looks like it just has an icon that pops up, and once that pops up, that's when you should stop eating and drinking. And then it won't go down for a very long time if you do that. You can actually like abuse the mechanics, and if you have everything absolutely full as much as you can actually get away with eating like raw food or shit that would get you sick.
Damn.
Yeah. Duct tape. I want to see if I can find something cool. Like, I think that's a fucking...
Man, abuse? I haven't heard that word in a while.
What do you mean?
Like, I used to use that, like, use abuse, like the word abuse.
Yeah.
As like, I'm gonna like fake interrogate like as Caveira.
Yeah.
I used to play with like these badass players.
Yeah.
Tell them like what I'll do, like Serenity.
Yeah.
Freaking I was playing with a couple of other friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I was like planning, like acting like I was gonna plant a bomb.
Yeah.
But I faked it, and like the guy thought I was gonna plant the bomb. So he came around the corner, and I just got him with the shotgun, cause I was using buck.
Yeah.
And then freaking I told him, dude, I freaking love doing that. You abuse the freaking the planning. So he's gonna think that you're gonna plan, that you're gonna plant.
I know what you mean. You can deceive him.
Yeah. Is that like a syringe?
Yeah, a morphine auto injector. So, I think it lets you like. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay, you put like heroin.
So check it out. The way it works with the morphine is like the more injured you are, like the lower your health is, the more you begin to limp, and to the point where you can barely walk at all. You know what I mean? So it affects your movement speed. So what the morphine auto-injector does is it numbs you so that you can move faster again for a little bit. And then the codeine pills, you can like, what's it called? They keep you from getting sick, or you can take them once you're already sick. Like they treat cough. And then a stack is 12, so I'm combining these. Just like that. It's not taking up more inventory space than it already is. Let me see. I think I might be able to do that for these bullets too. And I think that's it for now. Oh, yeah, and then I don't know if you saw me pick up that walkie-talkie, but those are fucking sick as hell. There's like several channels that you can tune into, and you need a battery for it though. You can put it like on your backpack, like you can see it right there on my character's shoulder, or like right here on the shoulder on the strap. And any other walkie-talkies that are on and on the same frequency can hear you, and that's how you conduct raids, because it's proximity chat. So like once you walk like far enough away, your teammates won't be able to hear you. You know what I mean? Or the people you're conducting a raid with. So that you would tune into a certain channel, and then you would all be able to hear each other on the walkie-talkies. And it's like hold to talk and everything. It's fucking cool, and it sounds like a walkie-talkie when you're talking through it. And then I guess if you like are lucky enough and you tune into the right channel, you can like get in on a raid that's actively happening and like, you know, like take it over. Okay, so with the first aid kit, there's a bunch of stuff in here. There's like bandages, and then there's a blood test kit and an IV start kit. So here, let me see. I'm gonna drop this all on the floor so I can show you. Okay. So with the blood test kit, you just like use it, and let's see. What? Negative. Maybe it probably has something to do with the server. But there's like, it's like realistic blood types. Like if you have O positive, you have like the universal blood type and all that shit. Like if you're O negative, you have like, you can donate to anyone that has negative blood type. So I think they just simplified it on the server so that it's just positive or negative. because the mod or the moderator, the person who owns the server, can change the rules and all that shit. There's usually not stuff on roofs. I just came up here just to check. Okay. If you fall from a high place, you can break your leg, and you have to make like a splint, and it'll have to heal over time. You can break both your legs too. I actually have quite a few meds. I have so many injectors and codeine pills and charcoal tablets. Charcoal tablets will, if you accidentally drink something you're not supposed to, like gasoline or disinfectant or anything, like, it'll help you with that. Also, if you have any, like, anything that has to do with your stomach, like, if you get sick from eating raw food or burnt food or anything, use charcoal tablets to stabilize it. Oh look, these are tetracycline pills. These are the ones I was talking about, where it's like, they're antibiotics.
They crawl?
Yeah. They run
Damn.
too. Like, they can run full speed, it's just that, I don't know why that one didn't. So all these houses will have loot. And, oh yeah, well let me see what map I'm on. Oh, that's weird how the sign's in there. So, yeah, I'm in Chinaris because it's in Russian. Yeah, it's basically just a fuck ton of looting for a while. It's better to, like, I mean, it's fun alone. It's actually really intense alone. But when you play with friends, like, there's more goals to achieve, you know what I mean? You just fuck around. The thing with DayZ is that there's not really an end game. Like, there's no way to beat DayZ. So what you would want to do with this game is, like, set a goal for each playthrough, or set a goal for your character. Like, build a car, or get a base done, or, like, find a crashed helicopter because they have, like, the rarest loot. Or, like, just some shit like that, you know what I mean? Oh, look, assault boots. So the cool thing about these boots is that they have a little compartment for your knife. So, like, you can hold an extra knife in there. That's like one of the military gear items. That's why it's got that cool feature. So like all the military items are the best items, and there's like different kinds of military items. Like there's like World War II helmets. Oh look, like see, like you can take like shit off of the cars. Like if you like say like you wanted this door for your car, just rip it off. Put it on yours. Zombie.
A zombie.
Yeah. And then the coolest feature that I like, well, it doesn't really matter, but like any item, if you double tap square, like you'll get ready to throw it, and then you can hold the trigger and you can just fucking toss that shit.